reading, and in this reading, Pisces, we are going to look into who you may have been in a past life, what your lessons and purpose were, and how that is impacting the life you have incarnated into. So just before we jump in, Pisces, to let you know, if you want to book a personal reading or healing for yourself, you will find the link to my website down below, and also the link to the initiation, which is my immersive Learn Tarot journey, where you can jump in at any time to learn the art of intuitive tarot from me. So let's get started with your reading. I have got 6 tarot positions here to really explore and go deep into your past life. We will be clarifying those as we go. But what I want to start with is the Yogic Path Oracle cards here and the lead tarot energy. So we've got Shiva here, guys, as one of your lead energies, and this is the god of destruction and rebirth, okay? So this is like, the burning of the old, the burning of the old bridges. It is like, really with no fear, just, being able to end cycles and really move forward. We have a real recreation or liberation energy here in this reading, and it comes in with Pitta, which is the fiery dosha. So I really feel that you are moving into, in this life, with the Page of Wands at the end of the reading, discovering your fire. It's all about action, it's all about creation, it's all about recreation. So I really love that energy. It feels very, very dynamic. It's a true stepping into your power and owning your powerful inner alchemist to really be able to create the life that you want in this life, and understanding that, it's really about, what we get back is a match for the time, effort, and energy that we really do put in. Because I feel with the Five of Pentacles as your lead tarot energy that you have come from a past life of poverty, guys. That you might have had some stories around and limitations around money, around scarcity. You may have even, grown up in a single parent family, which in a past life context would have been unusual, okay, and would have been a real limitation. So the Five of Pentacles can be that feeling of, I don't have enough, I don't have, enough to eat, I don't have a bed for the night, I am alone. Some of you may have even been in that whole living in the street situation, a homeless kind of situation, and that may impact on your life now, Pisces, as there could be some blocks in your money story, but I feel that you are meant to actually live a life of abundance and actually learn to create abundance for yourself. So you could be quite close to really breaking through here. Really, the message of the Five of Pentacles is to take a step back if you have had challenges around your money and your abundance, that there is a key lesson in that for you. And as soon as you acknowledge that lesson, it's like the floodgates really will open for you. It can be also about, maybe in this life, the sense of spiritual poverty. I think that it's really time to reconnect with your deep spiritual nature as well in this lifetime. Okay, so who were you in a past life? Well, we've got the Temperance Angel. I've actually had this come out for a couple of other signs as well. The Temperance can be that sort of healer energy. We could have like that stereotype of the poor healer here, who was just working by donation, shaman, traveling medicine woman, that kind of energy. But I feel that, that the money and the abundance was a real problem, maybe because of that type of lifestyle. So Temperance really can be somebody who was healing or guiding or working with the more magical or intuitive gifts. I will be clarifying each position here. It is the card of Sagittarius, so it is that fire energy. I feel like you were probably a fire sign in a past life. And there is this energy, though, of maybe never really being able to truly find your way. Yeah, it comes in with the Nine of Pentacles, which, is a card of abundance, but I feel that actually was the block for you, okay? So I feel like there was an element of loneliness, of living a very lonely, like kind of almost like a traveler sort of vibe. We've got that's the world is making sense now. I wasn't sure on that one until I got to it, but I feel like you were a solo traveler, a nomad, a nomad, maybe existing on donations from doing healing or, you know, magic or that kind of thing. And, you know, in this lifetime, you are dealing with lessons of stability, security, and creating abundance. So quite often we will step into a very opposite life when we incarnate. So your life purpose, Four of Pentacles, yeah. So your life purpose here was to overcome that sense of limitation, to overcome that feeling of not having the stability and the security, but that could be carrying over into this lifetime as well. Let's grab the clarifier. We've got the Knight of Swords, that's a Gemini energy. Yeah, I feel like your life purpose was to build some kind of sense of stability and security for yourself, but instead you found yourself living this kind of nomadic life and maybe not being able to get the progress that you really wanted with financial and stability and security, and also creating a sense of home for yourself. And I think that is why it's really important for you in this lifetime, and you're probably finding yourself maybe, you know, wanting to build business, maybe wanting to get a good job, that your home and your sanctuary and your environment is really, really important to you. You may find yourself even becoming overly comfortable in that environment because in the previous life you didn't have that, right? It was almost like I'm on the streets, or I'm just this kind of roaming traveler. And in this life it's like you really are a homebody and you really like to create that environment for yourself. So your life lesson was the Magician, and this was actually to realize that all of the power was within yourself to be able to create that. The Magician is somebody who is a great manifester and is a great abundance creator, but it really comes from within. It's like we can't wait for the universe to provide. Sometimes it's like if we need to take the first steps ourselves, and then the universe will actually meet us in that. And you know, we also have the life lesson of like, okay, you're showing up in this, it's interesting that I said doing magic before. You are showing up as an alchemist. So and the Temperance Angel is about doing alchemy, so you could have been some kind of alchemist here, but I feel like there was issues with actually staying grounded and manifesting, you know, physical, practical, tangible. So you could have been very up in the upper chakras and very, you know, doing that kind of work that was a little bit dreamy in the dreamscape, and you're really being asked to come back down to earth in this lifetime. Yeah, awakening. Yeah, okay, so your life lesson, you know what? It could be that you were, you know, very, very spiritual, and that you had gone through a really big spiritual awakening, like a Kundalini awakening or something like that. And because of that, you were unable to live this kind of tethered earthly life. And so you ended up living as this kind of nomadic wanderer. Money wasn't important for you, but because of that, you didn't have that stability and security. And I really feel that in this life, you're really being asked to realize that you can have both. You can still be a spiritual person and have abundance and run a business and have a family and that kind of thing. It doesn't mean that you need to renounce all of that. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling there with your life lesson. Okay, so what do you need to leave behind? The world. And it's, for me, it's leaving behind that energy of the wanderer and actually, you know, building a family, building security. King of Cups. Yeah, being a King of Cups, being there for others. It's time for you to, you know, to become emotionally grounded. The King of Cups is somebody who is extremely grounded, extremely in control of their emotions. There could have been a lot of like emotional instability because of that awakening and that kind of thing. So you're being asked to leave that behind and instead work on emotional self-mastery and being grounded, okay? And that means physically grounded as well, not being the nomad. You might really, really love travel still, but this is about building a sense of security for yourself as well, and for you and your family, and actually having a family in this life, because I feel like you may have been alone for a lot of it. So why did you incarnate as yourself now? Well, to liberate yourself from that pattern. That's what the Hanged Man is all about. And using that enlightenment for other things, like running your business, building your abundance, that kind of thing. So Page of Swords. Yeah, I mean, Page of Swords can be children, it can be family. It's about the winds of change. You know, let's get another one for that. I've got the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is the energy of balance, but it's so interesting that on the Rider-Waite version of this card, we see the Emperor actually giving breadcrumbs to two beggars. So we have this energy of from poverty to riches, and I feel that you were in poverty in your past life, probably by choice, because you've renounced the world, you were living that life, but it is time for that to reverse now. Now you're actually learning lessons around having things, having assets, building assets, but understanding that that doesn't make you a non-spiritual, egocentrical person. You can have both. It's really just in your approach to creating that. That is what's going to liberate you. You know, you can have the enlightenment, but you can also have an earthly existence as well. That's what I'm really feeling here with that Hanged Man energy. So we have the last one, the message from your past life self. Page of Wands is what we have here, and it's so interesting because again we see someone who sort of is the traveler. Let's get the clarifier. I'm hearing like you can still be the traveler of life, but maybe do it more on the internal landscape. You are powerful and you can manifest. See the 3 sand dunes? You can manifest what you truly want in this life, what you weren't able to manifest in your past one. 7 of Wands. Yeah, the 7 of Wands is about alignment. So, you know, the past life self is saying this is the time for you to live in alignment with your spiritual values, but also to create, also to manifest. To take action is a big thing. That fire energy, the magician energy, the Page of Wands. It's like take action on that creation, because you really can birth, you really can manifest in this lifetime. You can take yourself out of this energy of scarcity and poverty. You can heal your money story and really live a truly balanced life. Okay, Pisces, that is your past life reading. I hope you enjoyed this one. That is a little bit different, looking into some deeper messages for you. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. Hey, it might not resonate at all. You might think it's crazy, but you know, I thought it was quite fun to do and very interesting. So drop me a comment if you're cool to share, guys. I do read them all and I will interact with you over there as well. Hit the subscribe button so you know when I release new videos. It also helps support my channel, as does liking and sharing the video. I will see you back here for more readings very soon, Pisces. Do take care. Bye for now.